Once upon a time, there was a beautiful meadow filled with yellow flowers and green grass. In this sunny meadow lived a lazy green grasshopper and a very strong, hard-working red ant. It was a very hot summer day, and the golden sun was shining brightly down on the meadow. The grasshopper loved to play his fiddle all day long. He played happy music for everyone. He did not like to do any hard work at all. He only wanted to relax and enjoy the summer.
Life is made for fun and playing music. Why should anyone work on such a beautiful day?
But nearby, the ant was very busy working. He was pushing a heavy load across the ground. He was carrying a very heavy corn kernel on his back. It was heavy, but he did not stop. The grasshopper saw the ant working hard, and he laughed out loud. He thought it was funny.
Hello there, my little friend. Why are you working so hard on this lovely sunny day? You should come and play some music with me. Put down that heavy corn and let us dance.
The ant stopped walking for a moment. He wiped the sweat from his forehead and looked up.
I cannot play with you right now. I have too much work to do before the sun goes down. I am gathering food for the winter. We need to save food now so we can eat when it is cold.
But winter is so far away. Why worry about the cold when the sun is warm and shining today?
Look around you. There is plenty of food everywhere. We have so many berries to eat now. The sun will not last forever. Soon the cold wind will blow and the food will be gone.
The ant lifted the heavy corn kernel onto his back again. He was strong and determined. He continued his long march back to the nest. He knew he had to fill the storehouse soon. The grasshopper did not care. He played a happy song on his fiddle and danced in the sun. Many days turned into weeks. The summer sun was still hot, but time was passing quickly. The ant worked every single day. He carried seeds, berries, and crumbs to his warm home. He was very tired from all the work, but he did not stop. He knew winter was coming fast. The grasshopper slept under a big green leaf. He dreamed of sunny days and sweet berries. He watched the white fluffy clouds float by in the blue sky. He did not have a care.
Poor little ant. He works way too hard all the time. He never takes a break to have fun.
He does not know how to enjoy life like I do. I am going to eat this delicious grape now.
Summer began to fade away slowly. The green grass started to turn yellow and brown. The air became a little cooler every morning. The wind started to blow through the trees. One day, the wind blew much harder than before. It blew the grasshopper's hat far away. The leaves on the trees turned from green to bright orange and red. They fell to the ground. Autumn had finally arrived in the meadow. The air was crisp and the days were getting shorter. The ant worked even faster now. He ran back and forth to gather the last bits of food.
We must hurry and finish our work. The cold winter days are coming very soon, my friends.
I can feel the cold wind on my back. We need to be safe inside before the snow starts.
The grasshopper felt a cold breeze on his skin. He stopped playing his music and shivered. But he still did not do any work. he sat down and wrapped a dry leaf around his shoulders.
It is just a little bit of wind today. The sun will come back out and warm us up soon.
Winter is not here yet. I can still play my fiddle. My fingers are just a little cold.
Suddenly, a single white snowflake fell from the gray sky. It was delicate and very cold. Then another snowflake fell, and then another. The sky was full of falling white snow. The green grass disappeared under the snow. The ground was covered in a cold white blanket. Winter was finally here in the meadow. Everything was frozen and silent under the snow. The ant went inside his cozy home. He closed the small door to keep the cold wind out. Inside the anthill, it was warm and safe. The walls glowed with a soft and golden light. Outside the anthill, it was freezing cold. The wind howled and the snow blew everywhere. The grasshopper was all alone in the cold. He stood in the snow and shivered violently. He had no house to go to. He looked for shelter under a frozen leaf, but it was too cold. He had no food to eat. He dug in the deep snow, but he could not find any berries or seeds. He was very hungry and weak. His stomach rumbled loudly, and he felt very sad and lonely.
I am so cold and hungry. I do not know what to do. The winter is much colder than I thought.
He suddenly remembered the ant. He knew the ant had worked hard all summer to save food.
The ant has plenty of food in his house. Maybe he will help me if I ask him very nicely.
He started to walk through the deep snow. It was very hard to move his frozen legs. The journey was very difficult for him. The strong wind pushed him back with every step. His legs were frozen and stiff. He almost fell down into the snow, but he kept walking. Finally, he saw a warm light in the distance. It was glowing softly through the storm. It was the ant's house. He walked up to the small door and collapsed on the ground. He reached up and knocked on the tiny door. His hand was shaking from the cold.
Please help me. I am freezing out here. I have no food and nowhere to go. Please open up.
Inside the warm house, the ant heard a sound. He stopped eating his soup and listened. He opened the door slowly. He looked down and saw the poor grasshopper.
Please give me some food. I am so hungry and cold, and I made a big mistake this summer. I played music all summer long. I was foolish, and I did not save any food for the winter. I did not work hard like you did. Now I am freezing, and I have nothing to eat at all.
The ant looked at his freezing friend. He thought about how hard he had worked all summer. But then he felt sorry for him. He could not leave his friend out in the cold snow.
Come inside quickly, my friend. It is warm in here, and I have plenty of food to share.
The grasshopper crawled inside the house. He moved from the cold blue snow into the warm room. The ant gave him a warm blanket made of leaves. He wrapped it around his shaking shoulders. He gave him a bowl of hot soup to eat. The steam from the soup warmed his frozen face. The grasshopper ate the food greedily. He felt the warmth return to his body immediately.
Thank you so much, Ant. You are a true friend. You saved my life on this cold winter night.
You were right all along. I should have worked hard in the summer instead of just playing.
I promise that next summer I will work hard too. I will help you gather food for winter.
The ant smiled at his friend. He picked up the fiddle and handed it to the grasshopper.
Now that you are warm and fed, you can play some music for me. I would love to hear a song.
And so they spent the winter together. They were safe, warm, and happy in the little home.